Welcome to That's Good Sports. I am Brandon Perna, 10-year NFL vet. That's right, I played, and I wanted to break down this Steelers-Bengals game. The Bengals appear to be suffering from a Super Bowl hangover, or possibly a regular hangover, or are still drunk, because Joe Burrow showed up to this game looking like he was potentially still drunk from Saturday night. Either that or the Steelers have the most opportunistic defense on earth. Burrow was sacked on his first drop back. And the first time he let go of the ball, this happened. Minkah Fitzpatrick picks it and takes it back to the house. Losing an appendix clearly affects your ability to read a defense. And now we know what that dumb little organ does. We finally know. Thanks, Joe. Now this was the first pick for Burrow, but certainly not the last. Burrow then gets strip sacked by Alex Highsmith. One of 3 sacks for Highsmith, and the ball goes straight to Cam Hayward. The Bengals spent a lot of money to upgrade the O-line, and they still gave up 7 sacks today. To be fair, that might actually be an improvement over last year. Early in the second quarter, Burrow looks for his new tight end, Hayden Hurst, and TJ Watt just goes up and decides he's not gonna tip it. He'll fucking catch the ball instead, with what I'm assuming are very soft and supple hands.
Man, you got some lovely hands here. Do you moisturize?
TJ Watt was awesome in this game, but unfortunately it looks like he may have torn his pec, which could end his season. The football gods made the Watts some of the best football players on earth, and then cursed them with injuries. Except for Derek Watt, of course. His curse is having to carry the Watt name and play fullback. Now Burrow would end up throwing 2 more picks in this game. Cam Sutton picks off the ball deep down the field at the end of the first half, and Ahkello Witherspoon picked off a pass on 4th down. Of course, it was 4th down, so it was just a shitty arm punt. Every time a QB does an arm punt, a punter dies. Somehow, despite 5 turnovers from Burrow, 4 picks, and a fumble, the Bengals had a chance to win the game at the end of regulation. Again, this game was drunk. There are 4 seconds left, and Burrow hits his former college teammate Jamar Chase for the touchdown. It's 20-20. All they have to do is kick the extra point, and they can somehow win a game that they had sleptwalked through, that they had no business being in at the end. And that extra point is blocked. Minkah Fitzpatrick, who had an incredible game, saves it for the Steelers and forces overtime. A blocked PAT to send the game into OT is one of the most clutch plays in football. How a team can boast 7 sacks and 5 turnovers and not win by multiple scores is a great football mystery. Sorry, no, it's a great football Trubisky. Mitch, just 1 touchdown all game, and Chase Claypool was the Steelers' leading rusher with 36 yards. Now, Burrow wasn't done being clutch. He does have ice in his veins, which is why he's so hard to kill, like a cockroach. Cockroach, actually, should be Burrow's nickname. The second drive in overtime, he leads his team down the field. Here's the dilemma. The Bengals lost their long snapper, so they had to rely on their 3rd-string tight end to give them a good snap. Spoiler alert, he did not do that. The snap is too high, which forced Money McPherson to hesitate and then totally shank the kick. All that late game magic from the playoffs last year appears to be running out for the Bengals. The Steelers get their chance. It's a 55-yarder from Chris Boswell, who's usually clutch, but he kicks a ball that changes direction more times than Patty Mahomes behind the line of scrimmage before the upright doinks the shit out of this ball. The Steelers get a stop with a minute left, and the Bengals are forced to punt, and they make another blunder. They don't run as much time off the clock as they could. About 14 seconds they gifted to the Steelers. No, get out of here, Dak. I'm not actually talking about you in 14 seconds this time. This is a shitty position for the Bengals because their best case scenario at this point is a tie. Like the Chargers of last year. Mitch Trubisky plays out of his mind on the last drive. Deontay Johnson makes, so far, the catch of the year. And with another chance to win, Chris Boswell puts it through the gooch. So the Bengals went from 5 turnovers, looking like they'd get blown out, then coming within an extra point of winning the game, and then botching another potential game winner, getting bailed out by the goalpost, and finally losing the game at the end of regulation. Like I said, the drunkest game of the week. And there were some inebriated games today. In conclusion, the Super Bowl hangover comes for both the Rams and the Bengals this year. Matthew Stafford and Joe Burrow combined for 7 interceptions in week 1, and they both take the L. Thanks for watching That's Good Sports. If you enjoy these quick breakdown recaps, please subscribe here. Let me know which breakdown you'd like to see next, and come back Monday when I bust out a nice, big, fat, juicy news episode.